Yeah, we do. We might. Oh, we live. Oh shit. Definitely what they've been waiting for.
You are now tuned in to the Talk Your Shit podcast.
Can I talk my shit? Sure I can. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. Yo, welcome everybody to the Talk Your Shit podcast. With two men and two pretty little ladies talk a lot of shit about a lot of shit. And guess what? Nothing's off limits. So we waiting for the young ladies to join us. But right now I'm gonna talk to my man Wink in the building. What's up, Wink?
What's happening? How's everybody doing, man?
Everybody's
Long
all right.
time no see.
It's
I feel
been
like
a
I feel
while.
like it's been forever since
The whole crew gonna be in the building tonight. But we rolling two mans right now. You can see, as you can see, Miss Seven in the background, but she taking care of some business, so she gonna be over in a minute. You know what I'm saying? What's been up with you, Wink? What's going on with your
look
life,
here,
man?
Ain't nothing to it but
No
to do it. Working, staying
working,
focused.
no kids that popped up or nothing.
Nah.
Okay, cool,
So
cool. Not
that's
this week.
always
Not
a
this week.
plus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
it is. It is. It's always a plus,
always,
especially them unexpected ones. Oh,
but yeah, man. I picked up something new, man.
oh.
I mess around.
Why you laughing?
Because it was, like I do a lot of things off of like spur of the moment type things.
You do.
Like I got bored one day and I
Oh
was
my
just
goodness.
like, F it. And I went and bought a bass guitar.
I saw that. I was like, what is he doing?
so I'm,
So
I'm
you
trying to
learning
get
how
in
to play that, Joe?
Collins, and I'm learning and I'm teaching myself how to play the bass guitar. And
That's
it's rather interesting because I don't know
you or the playing the bass guitar because
both.
Because
Both.
that's rather interesting move right there. Dog.
Yeah,
That's a rather interesting.
slapping the bass. You know what I'm saying? It's very, it's cool.
Is it therapeutic?
It's real cool. Oh my gosh. It's therapeutic until you don't know how to like maneuver your fret hand. And,
Then it's frustrating.
yeah. I'm stuck on one lesson. I'm gonna get it right though.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's awesome, man. That's something else. I mean, I've never been that spur of the moment, but that sounds pretty cool, man.
Yeah, as a kid, I always wanted to play an instrument. You know what I'm saying? But I think my mom's already knew what came along with that music territory, and she didn't want me to be a part of that life. But I was a part of that life anyway. But now that I'm not a part of that life, now I'm trying to pick it back up. So
I wanted to play the drums, so I wasn't getting no drums.
Yeah, it was between.
No, I wasn't getting no drums.
I couldn't. Yeah, that's too expensive.
That was not. It was too noisy. Fuck, too expensive.
Yeah,
It's too noisy. Well, it was expensive too, but like it's definitely noisy. Like you'd have to you couldn't keep the drum set in the house because it's too noisy.
You would definitely have to have a house with like a
and
shed
and a couple of acres because the neighbors don't weigh that either.
Yeah, nobody trying to hear all that.
And we trying to hear all that, man. That's what's up, man. That's cool though. That's all right.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
I didn't see it, but I didn't know it was yours. I thought you were just, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's mine, man.
Yeah.
That's a black and white Squire.
Wow. So let me just ask this. So one day you was just sitting there, you said to yourself, "Man, I'm going to the guitar store." Is that what happened, or?
Bro, so like this is literally what happened.
Like,
so I'm sitting there, and as funny as it may seem, like I was watching a backyard performance on YouTube. I was watching a backyard performance on YouTube, and this was an old show that they had when Devin the Dude and Scarface had came to town. And when they came to town, Scarface actually was like rapping, and then he wound up and walked over to the lead guitarist and like was like, "Yeah, let me get that." And then he started playing the guitar, like while the dude was holding the guitar. I thought it was kind of cool, and I thought it was kind of cool. So I was just like, "Oh, okay."
Let me go
And
get a
then,
guitar.
but no,
Oh,
but
no,
this,
that's not it.
but the
Okay,
worst
okay,
part
my bad.
was I just heard the bass line from what is the Scarface song? My mind playing tricks on me.
Oh, good song.
And
Good song.
that's like one of my favorite bass lines of a song, period. So I was just like, you know what? I want to learn how to play it.
So, what you
so
you didn't even
I,
say, but
so I
you.
so I initially like went online and was like going to like Guitar Center's website and just trying to guesstimate how much money I would actually spend on buying a bass guitar. And so I was like, all right. So I set aside, you know what I'm saying, a couple $100 because I knew I was gonna have to get an amp and some it's other things that come with it. Or other essential things that are needed rather.
Did you get a little like a little? Did you need like a little speaker or something? Like a
So
little,
yeah, so that's the amp. So I got a little.
Okay.
So I got like a little 25-watt amp. Of course, the cord to go from the bass to the amp, and then and Amazon is a dangerous place
Man, what?
because
Listen, I know it's crazy on Amazon this week.
so I've got like
Let me hold some.
music stuff, and I got a fucking pick maker, so I can make my own picks out of old credit cards and stuff.
Yes, exactly. No, you went all the way in. Didn't
Yeah,
you?
like-
You just
We're
went.
gonna keep you away from Amazon.
Hey, somebody need to.
Get a whole guitar. That's what we're talking about. He bought a guitar.
Oh,
Yeah, I
nice.
just bought a bass guitar, so
Mhm.
2 weeks in.
2 weeks in, and does it sound any better than the first week?
Oh hell yeah!
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I got
okay.
yeah.
You sound like a hater.
And then on top of it, it's just like I always wanted to be in a go-go band too. So I don't know if that really.
Did you want to play bass guitar to go band though?
I just wanted to be in a go-go
Oh,
band.
okay,
So,
then, all right,
just like
Well, that actually helps out with the introduction of why you wanted to get it. You was watching the backyard performance, so I guess that helped out a little bit.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I'm
that just gave me the extra motivation to be like, I'm getting
saying?
it.
Did you point to Joe? You were like, I'm getting it. You did-
So this is what happened, right? So I actually one day after work went to the Guitar Center somewhere in Virginia. I'm not a Virginian person, but it was I want to say Alexandria. I
Yeah,
believe.
Alexandria probably.
So I go in, I'm like, all right. So I saw I actually saw the bass guitar that I wanted that was online.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, so I went and grabbed that. But then I looked on the wall and they had
Mm-mm.
other bass. They had like a used bass. So I wound up
Mm-mm.
spending half of the money that I wanted to spend. I want to spend half of the money that I was actually initially spending. Yeah, so
Sweet.
I got a good deal. So good deal. I think I paid more for the amp than I did the guitar.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
I mean, I don't know. Well, I
yeah,
guess that's nice.
that's sweet. And I got the coverage for it. So if it were to break, I can get a brand new.
What's the
one.
quotes for?
If I get mad and break that motherfucker, I get a new brand new guitar. So
You got it from Amazon?
no, I got that from the Guitar Center.
I used to
So,
play the musician.
as we listen to Wayne's guitar story, we are joined by the two beautiful ladies that are normally on the podcast. Also, Miss Marp and Miss Seven.
Hello, lady.
There you go.
I'm so low.
Greetings.
I
There
got
you
it.
go.
So
There
get
you
in
go.
the-
There you go. You good. Your head don't fit on the camera, but it's cool. So, Miss Marpy, it's been a couple of weeks. How you doing? How's it going? You didn't go buy no guitars or anything, did you?
No, I'm poor right now. I'm about to move, so no.
Okay,
Haven't
no
bought
guitars
anything.
in the plans for you.
No guitars in the plans for me.
But anything new since we last
Well, I did get a new job, so that was pretty cool.
Ooh, congratulations.
you want to tell them that, or you want to tell them
What?
that you got 3 new jobs? You just went from one to the other. After
You got 3?
No, I only got one. I got 3 offers within a very short period of time.
Girl, I need to talk to you. I got some friends that need some jobs. So
All right, Miss Seven.
Well, I know two of them that I left are hiring. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have clients that need employment, so they can move.
Well, they got at least one position open, we know.
yeah.
So,
The first one they probably don't want to work at because they disorganized as hell, but the second one was solid. This one is just closer to where I'm moving to, so it's logistically easier.
Where you moving to?
Germantown.
Dang.
Girl, you out there with Bryant? No?
yeah.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Yeah, last time I went to Germantown, I was dating somebody. Last time I went to Germantown.
You know
Yeah,
what it
that
is.
was a drop off. It wasn't a stay. It was a drop off.
A drop off.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, the new job is in Frederick, so it's just like
Girl, that's up near
I
Pennsylvania.
just go in, but it's only 15 minutes
But
from
you know what?
Germantown.
Houses are so much. Not, I shouldn't say use the word cheap because people like look.
People think it's $5.
Yeah, but
They be like,
the
"Oh my
cost of
God."
living is lower
Mhm.
between, and it's like two extremes, Frederick and Charles County.
Mhm.
So a lot of my clients are either going to Frederick or Charles County.
And you have to travel to these places to show homes.
So let me say this. I am in Upper Marlboro, so Waldorf I don't mind. I
Yeah,
don't
Wakanda's
mind
not that bad.
because it's like a good 15, 20 minutes. If we're going a little
the
bit
airport,
further, I may
yeah.
have to plan out my day into, further into Charles County. But Frederick,
Right.
it depends on the client and the price point. So if we're talking about, and I'm not trying to be
Bougie?
bougie,
Bougie.
Shit,
I would be.
but if we are talking about a listing,
gas $5 gallon.
that is a listing
It's just a listing.
that is like $500,000-$600,000. Let me know what time you want me to be there. Let me
Okay.
know
Okay.
if you want me to bring you Starbucks.
That sounds like a hell of a commitment.
But if we talking about a rental or something that's like 250, I might hire an assistant. You're gonna see it, and I'm still gonna negotiate for you. I'm gonna get you your money. You're gonna walk away with money at the closing table. I'm gonna get it for you.
But you just not gonna be there. Okay.
But I mean, what a lot of people don't understand is I'm only one person. I
Yes.
can't be everywhere,
That's true.
and I have to utilize my time properly.
And Frederick is a long motherfucking way away.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
Like-
it's
like
all day.
it's
It's an all day drive. And
it's
if
a
I
jo-
have
yeah,
if I have
yeah.
two or three clients on a Saturday, and one wants or a family wants to go to Frederick, I'm gonna be with my two other clients.
Somewhere else, not there.
Yeah, because Frederick is an all day trip.
I feel like for Frederick, like you would have to have several showings in Frederick to even make it worth going up there.
Right. Like
do
my
anything.
cosmetologist is up there. And when I go, I tell my mother we booking on the same day. And we already know we're going to be there for the day. And we start off in the morning. And I come back, I'm home like around 2, 3 o'clock. And don't let it be wintertime when it's like, because you just don't know what you're going to get up that way. So, yeah.
That's true. So
I'm
anything
gonna
exciting
pop open
that-
that laptop.
that's going on
and-
with you, Miss Seven? Huh?
I said I'm gonna pop open that laptop and I'm gonna work.
Exactly.
apartment.
See, that's the great part right there. That's right there. Because I was trying to tell somebody, yeah, I'm not coming to DC. If I was, no, I'm not coming to DC.
So anything good happened to you
Mm.
last few weeks? I know you've been stressed a little bit, and we talked about that a little bit, but just wanted to know if anything,
I may have a ghost in my house, but my mother thinks it's my
Ooh.
mom.
that's not good. Ooh, that's not. Ooh.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna say because you know how I am. If I'm focused, I'm focused. Nothing's really gonna distract me.
Yeah, ghost was distracting me.
I was sitting on my bed, just like doing some stuff, and the light was flickering.
Nope.
So I thought originally I thought the light was going out,
Nope.
right? And so when I realized it wasn't going out because it came back on,
Nope.
like it would go out for a period of time, and then it would come back on.
Nope. You hear me?
Right? And so the next, I think, Sunday, it happened, started Sunday. Monday, I wasn't feeling well. I told you about the sinus issue.
Mm-hmm.
And Tuesday, I'm getting up to get ready for work and whatnot. And I was like, okay, before I leave, let me see if it's the light bulb, right? I'm gonna change the light bulb. So I go reaching up to the light bulb. The joint wasn't screwed in all the way, but I have not touched that. I told my mother, I have not touched that light bulb at all since I screwed the light bulb all the way in. So I'm trying to figure out, how did the light bulb get loose?
Nope.
And she said, I have a ghost
Nope.
in the house.
God, moving.
Sounds about right.
I'm moving.
Where's the light
Why you
located?
moving?
Like
I'm not finna
Ghost
move.
ain't done nothing to
in
you.
the house.
It's right above my bed.
And I'm moving, so
It's
no.
above your bed.
Mhm.
The ghost of Kosher.
What's above your?
That's what mama, she was like, it's the dog and my brother.
Mm-hmm.
It might be your brother. I don't think it's the dog.
My mother,
Brother.
my brother, well, my brother with the dog in his hand, because
Yeah.
they both ran together.
Yeah.
I like my dog was just my child, like parents a child, and I just paid the bills. My dog loved my father and my brother because he
Mhm.
tried to do whatever the hell he wanted to do.
Sounds
That
about
sounds
right.
good. Yeah, that do sound about right.
'Cause I know my father let my dogs do whatever they feel like doing.
My dog ripped a hole in the insulation in my father's, because he would catch an attitude if he got left in my father's garage.
Oh yeah.
Now, if I did something like that, my father would be mad. And I get it because I'm a human and I should know better. But the dog shouldn't have been doing it either.
You should know better too.
Right.
You should know better too.
Like, he tore that sucker up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right. So when you wanna start with yours or what's your topic? What you was talking about with
All right, so
So we're gonna start with
I
Wayne
was
got a
perusing the internet earlier today, and I saw something, and it ruffled a couple of feathers. One, and then it was like, are we doing this again? Like, as
Okay.
far as like begging for or screaming for, crying for attention.
Well, people
To
always on the
become
internet crying for
relevant
attention.
again. So long story short, one of my favorite people and human beings of all time has been dead now for about a year. DMX. Been gone for about a year, right? So I'm on the internet today, and Stacey Dash allegedly just found out.
allegedly. It ain't allegedly.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't care
And
who
they
you
had the
are.
nerve to cry.
Wait a minute, what?
So she came out and said that she didn't know that DMX had passed.
She was all snotty nose and
Like,
everything.
she's boo-hoo crying. First of all, she looked like the new Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I know I didn't see the video, but I heard it on the
Oh
radio.
my gosh. Please, whenever you get a
I
chance,
know how to
please
do the
look
share
it up.
screen, y'all. So let's see if I can find it, and we're gonna share it.
Like,
Oh, wow,
it
you
is
do that?
so
When did you-
bad.
When we
What
were
is
in
so
Vegas.
She did it
bad.
last time.
So bad. Oh, it is so
Yeah.
bad.
I don't remember that. I'm sorry, I didn't remember.
That's your old
Oh,
time
it
was
was so
speaking in.
bad. And she was like, I mean, and I do get it. I understand it, you know.
You understand
the-
what? Did she
the-
just found
no,
out? Oh,
no, like some of the emotions that she displayed
Oh yeah.
with,
Well, I get
you
that.
know, with her being in recovery herself, DMX dying allegedly of a cocaine overdose. I get it, all of it, but
Are we sure she in recovery? Because that's a long
she
ass time.
says that she has not used in 6 years and 1 month.
Mm.
Well, she obviously
I
was
don't
doing
take
something
that
else.
away from anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
nah,
'cause it is a
okay,
real,
yeah.
it's a real thing. Some people do it. Some people have trouble with it. As a matter of fact, 18 months clean now.
I was
myself.
gonna ask you.
Yeah.
You were asking how long you had.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
18 months under my belt.
So you telling me she
I'm just
just
trying. I think she was California sober like Demi
found out?
Lovato. She wasn't sober.
you just found out? So where
Yeah,
she
she
been
just
the
got
last?
out.
Was
That's
she
what I'm
in
trying to
rehab
figure out. Like,
last year? Was she in the facility last year?
I don't know,
I
cause
don't
she
know,
said
it
it's
might have
been
been.
Oh well,
I
yeah.
don't know
it's
if
over
it,
for
if
6
it
years.
was.
I don't,
Excuse me.
you know.
If it was, that was.
I'm just trying to figure
It
out
might
like, how
have
she
been
ain't
mental.
know.
She might have
Like
been
the
in a mental
whole world knew.
institution.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's
Mental,
just,
yeah, because that's crazy.
And she was like, it was crazy because she was so passionate, like, oh my gosh. I was like, wow.
So anybody, I feel like that anybody that sets up a camera and cries in front of it wants
Yeah, that's
attention.
kind of weird to me that when
Yeah.
people do stuff like that.
That's what I feel like. That's what they want. They want attention.
Yeah, it's
No, that
But-
it's either that or they going through like some mental breakdown. Because for me, it's like if I'm having a moment, ain't nobody gonna know about it but me, maybe my mama or my daddy. If
Right.
I'm around a friend, maybe them. But
the moment it's not gonna be.
it's
for
not something
everybody
about a
to see,
broadcast. Yeah.
Well,
on that
well, first of all,
Instagram.
if I'm going through something, I'm not anywhere near thinking about putting a camera on a tripod and turning that bitch on. Like,
Or even holding it in like if I'm in if I'm in the middle of a breakdown and nobody's around, then nobody's gonna know. Because I'm not picking up my phone unless it's one of those where I need to talk it out or talk through it or whatever.
yeah, but it's one thing if you
But if
calling
I-
somebody, it's another
But
thing.
that's
to
what I'm
turn on
saying. It's not to
TikTok, like-
it's not to sit there
Yeah,
and put on my
that's
camera and be
tough.
like, and be like,
Because you gotta push some buttons to
Buttons,
go on TikTok and
yeah,
Instagram.
because
and
I'm an
Facebook.
ugly crier too, so I don't.
It's like
really
you're
wanna
like,
be-
it's like you're like, okay, and sing. Oh my god.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want people to see me cry because I'm an ugly crier, so I don't really want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, damn, nigga, you ugly, and you ugly crying. But I don't want to do that, so I just be like, fuck it, like I'm gonna do it on my own, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just it takes a lot to do that. It takes a lot to.
it's too much effort
Mhm.
that
It
goes
takes a lot for
into
people to do that too. To do the
the
when you turn on the screen, a camera. I'm sorry, wait. When you turn on the camera to cry or put your you in the hospital or you going through something or like I think a lot of that stuff is like for attention. Like I went to the hospital recently. I was in there for a week. Not recently, but within the
Yeah,
last
like,
few years.
anything coming out.
Within the last few years.
Oh, I was about to say, what the
And-
hell?
Mhm.
And I didn't even have my phone with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even
Mhm.
miss the phone because I wasn't worried about my phone. My phone was at home, actually. I didn't worry about anything because I was worried about getting better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was worried about getting better and not showing people with my, you know what I'm saying? Like the only thing I've done is I had this bracelet from when I got into a really bad accident after I left with the old crew. I got into a really bad accident and
Did you keep it on
I
for a
didn't.
week?
No, I didn't keep it on. I kept the bracelet though,
Oh,
just
okay.
to show that like, because I didn't get hurt, the passenger didn't get hurt, and the car flipped. And I just thought it was just one of those things where it's like, so every year on that date, I would take a picture of it and be like, this is the day I could have left the earth a year ago or 2 years ago. And I thank God, you know, it's one of those things, but I wasn't in the hospital when I did it. It was sitting there. It was in a bag. It was just sitting there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I took the time out to kind of do that, but I
Well,
don't see.
sometimes, but you know what? Sometimes I can see why people might post it. Not crying. Don't get me wrong, but like hospital shit, especially like if you just up and disappear for a long time.
I
And
get
then,
that too.
and then you know what I'm saying, people probably
Well,
asking about you and
okay.
stuff like that.
I get that.
So you can just do a universal instead of, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm sure if you like with you, like you in a hospital for a week, nobody can call you for a week. I'm pretty sure you got 900 missed calls. So
Right, I get you.
instead of calling 900 people back, you can just post it on Facebook because everybody
or
on
instead of
Facebook.
like my mom did, she answered the phone every time, like,
Right.
or she was trying to find like for the first couple of days she couldn't find my phone, and then she plugged it out because it was dead, and then that's when calls and messages came in or whatever, like, "Dog, what's going on?" So I get that. I get it.
but
I get
like
it.
I think some people just do it like, hey, Y'all ain't got to call me 500 more
I
times.
get it.
I've been
But
in
what
the
if what
hospital
about the
long
people
enough.
that's like in the hospital like every other week? You know what I'm saying? Or they I'm back in the hospital again. Like, okay. Like I'm not saying that like it, like you know because some people have like illnesses or whatever
Mhm.
and who is messing with you? Is that you?
Oh, my bad.
It's cool. I don't care, but it's like some people do have like issues, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? And they might be in the hospital like thinking they're recovering, and then all of a sudden they have to go back for some or whatever.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But like sometimes it's just like you in the hospital again. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like okay. I mean, and I don't want to put nobody.
It's like when people post their breakups. I'm like, dog, y'all broke up 2 days ago. You're back together.
Thank you, dog. Like,
Like at this point, I'm invested. So what exactly happened?
yeah.
Like, don't just break up. You owe me an
Or,
explanation.
or you break up and then all of a sudden 2 days later is Bay is up there again. Then some new Bay. Like what the fuck just happened? What happened to old Bay? And then you got a new Bay. Then you got another new Bay. Then it's like, well, how many Bays you got in a week?
That's why you can't post people on social media. I be telling people.
I don't post nothing.
Oh, what's the
I do.
what's the link to the thing?
Yeah, as soon as you post somebody, that's when it's
It's
over.
on YouTube, man. I don't know.
It just go downhill. Relationship gone. All the skeletons come out the closet.
Dog, I don't mind if I'm in a relationship or whatever. I don't care about that stuff. But like, it ain't gonna be like you're gonna be. I ain't gonna pop up and be like, yeah, I'm in a relationship that just started yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna. When you see me post somebody, more than likely they're gonna have a ring on their finger. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I mean that's just my woman or whatever. Like, or we've been in for a little while, and I guarantee you, if we break up, you will not know that until you see the new one that's been. But most of the time you won't. I mean, I don't.
But then see that be the joint. I'll be like, okay, somebody owe me a goddamn explanation because I need to know what happened and who is this tramp up here?
Whoa.
I need to know.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth
It
it.
ain't worth it.
I mean, I feel like after you done posted everything else, you might as well post the reason why.
Listen. You might well go ahead and put that in there. Hey, my man. You know what I'm saying? But to get back a little bit on the topic at hand, like we kind of was still on topic because it's just about people and their attention-seeking ways, right? So,
Get the show.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yes.
We got to. Yeah.
it used to be better than this. I think
Brian.
it was something had happened a couple weeks ago with somebody in here messing
Yo,
up.
she look
something.
like Michael Jackson.
She do look like Michael Jackson.
The dark skin friend look like Michael Jackson.
Dark-skinned friend looking like Michael Jackson.
Shout out to
She
Kanye and his
The
latest
light-skinned
Instagram
friend
rant. You
looking
kept
like
me very
Michael.
entertained, sir.
What is he? Attention. You see that? It ain't gonna.
Oh, he probably done deleted it now. Let me see if I can find it.
Leave Kanye alone.
Kanye is on Instagram going off.
For real?
I've been
Yes.
so out the loop all week.
He done
I
posted like
guess.
8 different things since I checked 30 minutes ago.
Kanye be off the chain though. He be off the hook. Like once he gets something in his head, he go. That's it. He be obsessed with that job.
Ooh.
Can you tell us what you laughing at, or you gonna just? Cause that joke was a cracker laugh, and that if you laugh that hard, then it have to be funny.
So, here we go.
Oh Lord,
Y'all man, yay. There's an
That's-
Instagram post.
that's Winston.
If you want to go see it, it says Tristan Trav Scott. That's all it says in the picture. It's just words. The caption says, calling my fellow cum donors. We in this together.
Wait a minute.
Christian Travis. Oh,
Read it.
is it Travis Barker and Travis Scott? Or is
No,
that-
yeah, Travis Scott and Scott Disick.
oh, Scott Disick. That's right. Kanye boy, he be off the chain. Kanye be off the chain, man. Ain't that your man, boy?
Man, I
No,
love,
and the next
Ye,
slide
man.
says.
I know you
because
do.
today,
He's very
So
entertaining.
$1,500. So Kanye, so if you guys need some down payment money, he done told y'all how to do it. Become a sperm donor today.
$1,500?
$1,500. Just let it sit in the bank for a little while though before you submit your application. But there you go.
$1,500 a bit. Let me call Ye. Let me get on the horn. I can use
1,500.
I can use
I've been so
$1,500.
out the loop.
That's crazy. It's attention seekers, man. These attention seekers, boy, I tell you.
Well,
I don't even think is that essential with him. That's just him.
Who,
I think
Kanye?
that's
You might be right.
I
You
think
might
it's
be
just
right.
him.
You might be right. he just be going off.
I think that's just him.
well, he said that him and Kim need to talk in person. And he said, you don't have a say so where kids go to school. Why you get say because you half white?
Why are we doing this, Kanye?
He needs to keep.
Why are we doing this, Shay?
Who's half white?
I don't know.
I guess Kim.
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess
because
so.
technically, I mean, if we getting technical about it, I mean, well,
Ain't
we
no
know
brother white?
her mother's Armenian.
That's
Or no,
right.
her dad was Armenian.
Her dad was Armenian, yeah.
Yeah.
Dad was Armenian. So what is her brother?
Like,
Okay, yeah, I guess. I guess.
so we know Chloe half black, but I don't think he was talking to her.
Yeah, that's the OJ daughter.
Mhm.
I ain't even gonna know. You're not gonna do that. This is not what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go way past 9:30 doing that today.
You know what?
We're
I
not
like
doing
Chloe,
that.
so I need to go mess with Chloe. My bad. Chloe, my bad.
I'm just saying.
You said it. You definitely said it. Is that a surprise to me? Maybe.
But now
I'm
my
not
bad. I
sure.
got off topic because Kanye just.
Well, actually, not really, because we're talking about
Oh, yeah,
attention
attention.
and stuff like that, like crying and Stacey Dash, and I still trying to figure out like how did she not know? Like it's been a year, right? It's almost been a year or something like that. It's been a little while. It's been longer than it's been long enough for she.
It
For her
was
not to
all
know.
over. Like social
Everywhere.
media,
It was literally. It was
for like weeks.
They
It
did
wasn't
tributes.
like he was in the
to this
hospital
man.
for like
A month.
Yeah.
And they did tributes for
Like
this
when
man.
was she doing the
They had damn near daily updates on his
Right.
like, for like
When he died, they did like TV tributes and all types of shit. Like it's crazy.
did she think he survived?
Maybe she. That is not.
she was like, oh, it's a tribute concert. That's wonderful.
Right. Like he must have came out good. Like what?
Come on, Stacy. We thought you was just acting in Clueless. Are you really that dumb?
Well,
I mean, well, never mind.
Man, I don't
I'm not
care
even going down
nobody
that
say
rabbit hole.
you are a member of Hollywood. You come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
right. That's what I'm
All
saying.
of
Like,
all of New York was at that man's funeral, bro.
like how did?
And it was celebrities there too.
There was a lot of celebrities there. Like, I just don't understand how you don't know. Like, unless you was living under a rock for like the last year.
So what we need to know is what was going on in her life around that time and thereafter. That way we can figure out why she just wasn't aware. Like what has she been doing? Does she even know there's a whole situation with Ukraine and Russia?
Right.
Yeah, shut up.
Even know
There's some
that.
things that I'm just wondering if she knows.
That's why she ain't know. She was over Vladimir in them house.
She could have been. Did she know anything about Brittany Griner? Did she know anything about?
Right, like-
did she know anything about world news?
Does she know anything about COVID? Like,
Maybe that's what the problem was. Maybe she was in her house for COVID and she didn't turn no TVs on because she thought she could catch COVID from the TV.
Nah,
what
bro.
about monkeypox? Does she know about monkeypox?
That's why too, because she was thinking of monkeypox and COVID at the same time, and she just was like, "I'm not going outside and turning the TV on or anything. I'm not even eating food. I'm not gonna do any of that stuff."
I mean, she
Maybe
look
that's why
a
she
little
look like
on-
that.
She
We-
looked
we
a
do that.
little on the pale side.
She
So
look
she
like
made
that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
She
I'm
might. I think they coming out with a new Wiz.
No. No.
You know,
They
look
are.
like
No.
goddamn scarecrow.
She about to ease on down the road.
Lord.
You know, something.
No, let's do that. So anyway, okay, so let me ask you a question, right? So I've been thinking about something, right? And I wanted to see where y'all land on this, right? So I noticed that a lot of people nowadays are on like empath crystals and all this stuff, right? And zodiac signs and shit like that, right? So do you feel like a person is who they are because of where they're from or how they grow up, or because of characteristics of a zodiac sign? Like, you know how people say, oh yeah, you are a whatever you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are a Virgo or you are a Libra. Which one is it? Libra. Or you are a, I don't fucking know what you're doing. Oh, Capricorn.
The greatest sign of all.
See, that's what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get people, like, I say something, and people like, oh, you are such an Aries. And I'd be like, no, I'm such a Joey, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not an asshole because I'm an Aries. I'm an asshole because I grew up having to be an asshole sometimes because I was small. And people would get at me, so I had to get back at them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, to defend myself, I had to get back at them. And I had to be so, like, I can understand you the characteristics of a person, but, like, there probably people that are other signs that had characteristics of my sign just because that's who they are. Where y'all at on this?
I'm a nurture. I mean, I do say I often say I'm a Virgo.
Yeah, you try to put me in
But
that,
at
you
the
try to
same
say I'm a
time,
Virgo, all this stuff.
realistically, I'm a nurture and nature person. Like, I know I have characteristics of my father. I know that. Like, when I'm upset, I'm his child. Yeah, I'm not nice like my mom. So yeah, I'm just my dad. Yeah, my dad
I agree.
was he was born in July, so.
You're Cancer.
mm,
So agree. Okay, so I think stuff like my son, he's a Cancer. He said they're emotional and stuff like, and he is. He's very emotional, and that could be because he's a Cancer, or that be because he's just a sensitive motherfucker. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I mean, because I used to be sensitive too when I was a child, when I was younger, because so I didn't know how to display my emotions all the time. Like, if I was angry, I would cry sometimes. If I was so angry, I would cry sometimes because I didn't know how to get my anger out in another way.
I blame my grandmother for my
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know how to. So when I was a child, you probably would say, man, he's a Cancer because he's so. But I'm not. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know.
Yes.
Like, if a motherfucker is just a piece of trash, like they gonna be like, oh, he's such a no, he's just an asshole because he's a piece of shit because he's a piece of shit. Don't give him an excuse for being a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give somebody an excuse for being a piece of shit. Oh, he a piece of shit because he a Gemini or something. No, he a piece of shit because he a piece
I
of shit.
will
Like, you know what I'm
say-
saying? Like, is
Well,
that?
I feel like
Gemini's.
Everybody cool with me.
By the way, Kenzie, Scorpios are the worst of the signs because they are just so they think they are the shit. So I just want you to know that.
But some people,
Oh my God,
everybody-
Everybody does do that with their sign.
they do. Yeah, they do.
I'm 50-50 with you on that though, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is like a 50-50%
She's trying to get you drunk.
chance that
you ain't got something to stop.
your
for
upbringing
you, not for
do
me.
make you who you are, but then at the same time, like, some of those characteristics and traits are very, very
But it's right because I do
It's
read
like-
some shit. I be like, that is me.
like
I think
shit.
you can have
Every-
tendencies, but I think ultimately It depends on who you are as a person.
Right.
Okay, so but here's the thing. Here's what trips me out. Like, they always say, cause see, um, I've always gotten like, you're Aries, right? And then I've always got people that say Aries can't fuck with an Aries. Like, cause Aries women are crazy. And I feel like I don't even know, but you know how it is. Like,
Do I know any Aries women?
I do. I know a few, but I don't see that because that's because I ain't trying to mess with them. But still, like, then there's compatibility things and stuff like that. Like, I think compatibility. I think that's where in my mind,
Yeah, that's
I
where
don't
it
really,
falls
I don't define a relationship on compatibility of signs, right?
Right.
Because I don't think, in essence, I don't really think I'm compatible with a Virgo. And what's interesting is most of my adult life, I've been involved with Virgos, which is very like
Let me
seriously,
tell
like
you
legitly.
something.
I always like them little crazy motherfuckers, but
First of all, first,
Just let me know when to move out the way. You want me to slap it for you?
I do. But I'm always like
what's the
my
right
ex-wife is a
there's a
Virgo.
difference between August Virgo and a September Virgo.
You do say that all the time.
Yeah, because
And let me think about it.
be all over the place. My broker is an August Virgo, and I love her to death,
Yo.
but she be like all over the place. I, on the other hand, not saying she don't have a schedule, she's not regimen, but when I get some things from her, I'm just like, God, I'm gonna just need this to be.
So what you about the relationship thing, like the relationship, like the
Oh, nah.
I just feel like a person is a person, right? So like, if you believe in something or you
There's some people I wish that weren't Virgos. Like, that's not.
You making us look bad, man.
Oh, I believe me. You know what? Though I can agree to that because I've seen some Aries. I be like, dog, please stop doing that. Just stop doing that because you're making it bad for men and Aries right now.
You
Like
making it bad for
you're making it
everybody.
bad for everybody right now. All who you are, you're making it bad for
That's
all of
why I
who we
can't
are.
really, buy into it. It's fun. It's fun, especially around your birthday and things
Right?
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I get it.
But when
But
you
some
like
people
really
are
sit
really
back
like-
and think about it, it's like y'all who you are because of you are nurture and nature.
By the way,
Right.
Libra season is coming up. Just want to let y'all know. in case y'all
See,
didn't
there
know.
we go. It ain't coming up for a long
Bang
time.
bang
but
Libra gang.
it is coming up. Wait a minute, ain't it something before Libra? No. I mean, between Virgo and Libra, but it's
No.
not. It's not. My bad. Ooh. Get out the way. Here come the Libras. What is a Libra? What is the sign for Libra? Is it like
Scales.
y'all off balance.
First of all, I'm very balanced. So you
What is
mind
it?
your
What is a
business.
Virgo? What is a Virgo?
An asshole. Just let
Well, we know you are. I mean, we know it is.
Just me.
But what is the sign? Like, is there
Like the actual symbol?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I get all the time. You just mean.
What is the Virgo symbol though?
I don't know. Isn't it the M or something? What's the M?
No, I think the M is a
Oh,
I'm in Scorpio.
yeah.
M is a Scorpio. Oh, I
Don't be talking about no damn boo. You a Scorpio. Shut up.
She's talking to the screen, by the way. I just gotta know that.
Libras are way better.
Yeah, so we all agree that we don't think about the compatibility of it. Because I know some people who be like, oh my
Virgos
god,
are
like,
virgins.
you know who was, wait, I don't know if you remember her, but you remember Daya?
Yes.
She was really into she was a Taurus. And they be like, oh my god, like the first time I met her, she was like, what are you? And I said, I'm Aries. She said, oh my god, you're Aries and blah blah blah. She went on. And this is a while ago too. I'm like, dog, I'm just me. I'm just who I am. Like I don't buy into that. Oh my god, like at that time I definitely didn't buy into none of that shit. Like,
And you know how some people get into the rising sun and the downward
oh
dog?
yeah. Wait a minute, the
I'm
downward
like, I
dog.
don't know. I just know what time I was born.
Grand
the
risings and the
day.
Mercury's and retrograde and all
I'm
this other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Capricorn,
retrograde, I'm
I was
like,
born
man.
the year of the rat.
I'm like, dog. We live in this
which my water
city.
sign and my moon sign. I don't know.
This
That's all I
area
know.
is what this
I
area.
don't-
I might have a. I know I'm going to have a bad day because I'm a wake. I mean, come on, something going to happen.
Mhm. The sun ain't out. Sometime I might be in a bad mood. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I just
It's
I,
raining.
I'ma have
I didn't get enough sleep. I
I'm
don't
gonna have
know.
a good day because that's what my medication is.
See,
See,
That's how I know I'm gonna have a good day, and I have a good day every damn day.
hey, check that out.
Until I make sure I take my motherfucking
Me
meds.
too.
Shit.
This
That's,
cure is a good day or bad day. I don't know.
Yeah, that too.
No, I just because that was like I've heard people like legitly be like, I cannot mess with them because of their sign. Like,
Oh, no.
whoever this person is must want to date a Libra or something because you just like really keep going on about these Libras.
this Libra, you want to think this Libra?
You better shoot your shot, bruh.
Let's see if something happens.
Keep on. Don't sign out. I'm sorry.
You already shot it already.
Mhm.
But
Y'all are terrible.
yeah, he did. That's all I wanted to know, man. I just that was thing that was in my it wasn't in my spirit, but it was I just see it all the time, and it's really ramping now. Like, cause like you said, they get into the crystals, like the empath. Everybody's an empath. Everybody can feel another person, or everybody can be. You know what I'm saying? Like
I will go that far.
I know people because I know I know people because I study people. Like I know Wink because I study Wink because I've been around him. I know Tammy because I've been around her. I know Keisha because I've been
You don't
around her.
know me.
Like, yeah, I do. I ain't been around her in a while like that, but
You
I used to
don't
be
know
around
me.
her.
You don't know nothing about me.
But you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I know people, and I be around a lot of people, and I study the characteristics, and I see certain types. You know, there are certain types of people too. Now that's the thing. I think people get misconstrued. Like a Libra, Tammy, Mara, sorry, she could be like a Gemini in some certain characteristics because of the person that they are, or
Don't
the
ever
way
say
they.
that. Don't do that. Yeah, y'all can tell.
But you know, I'm just but I'm just saying because of the way they operate and shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying? It ain't just necessarily because she's a Libra. It's just because she is what she is. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how I feel.
that's what it is at the end of the day. You just you.
You just you. That's Tarzan. Don't lie. But anything, everybody, is there anything else you want to talk about tonight? You got something for us, Keisha? Something? Fuck it up.
All the time. God damn.
Fuck it up. I mean, fuck it up.
We about to get fired from your own goddamn podcast. Ain't that the blood?
Yeah.
So, we were debating on whether or not we want to hit up the spot and do the podcast there, but it's in my neighborhood. I don't want to name the location because
Actually,
they happen to fall upon this. I don't need nobody.
say we said this.
Well, you know, like pulling up on me because sometimes I go on walks and it can get a little heated if somebody pull up on me. You know, if they recognize that I'm the one who said what I said about this particular venue. But in my opinion, the venue is about as dry right now as those trees that are sitting on the side.
Yeah, they be trying to make it look like it's something.
Ooh, I feel like I know what you're talking
You
about.
definitely
too.
know it.
Oh, yes, Lord.
And the character.
They be having stuff though, but they just
I'm
they
ready
just
for a
ain't got it out there yet.
field trip.
They just ain't got it out there yet. They just ain't got it out.
But we gonna be
You know what we should do?
we gonna be the only motherfuckers.
We actually should take a field trip.
See, look,
should actually-
hold on. What she just say? What you just say?
We gonna be the only motherfuckers in there. Is the problem.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So they be saying they be doing their little events and they be showing little people, but I showed Seven the other day some pictures and she was like,
I
it
feel like
look like they the only people in.
I feel like they push everybody into one corner and be like, all right, y'all take a
I
picture.
said, well, at least they tried, but shit,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So I feel like we should take the field trip, come back, and then talk about it first before we go with the
I
podcast.
feel
Like, I
like-
think we should just go there.
I feel like if I go, I should get paid to go, especially if I bring people with me to go. I should, go
They be
back
having
to-
happy hour on Fridays. They be having brunch on Sundays and everything. They just don't have nobody in there to.
The
Man,
problem
if I go
if
to
you
the
got
brunch-
brunch on a Sunday and that bitch is empty, you got problems, bro. Like
Well, it wasn't empty, but it did look like it was only the 10 people that you saw pictures
That
of.
is empty.
that's empty then.
Yeah.
I know where that is and I know how big it is. 10 people ain't shit.
I know how big it is too. Unless it got bigger. I know exactly how big it is.
They
And
turn
I
that
heard
bitch
it
into a
before it
carryout.
was before his name was his name.
Mhm.
Don't let it be food that they get out the can. Don't let it be canned food.
Yeah. But you-
Probably
Because you
so.
know what canned food tastes like, y'all.
Anyway, that's about it for our broadcast tonight. We got
Wait.
Oh, no, I'm
goddamn
sorry.
minute. Wait.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. We gotta end the program on Black Facts.
Exactly. You got me messed up.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Oh, I got one too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yes,
it's pretty
sir.
dope.
Listen, Black Facts.
Okay.
It's always Black History Month.
I think this is red light.
So for your first black fact of the day,
You got more than okay. Go ahead.
because he got one too.
Oh, I thought you was okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me do what I'm doing.
Just do it.
Worry about yourself.
I am.
All right. So on this day in 1966, professional baseball player Frank Robinson was named the MVP of the American League. And that is my black fact because you know it's sports.
Frank Robinson.
So,
who
Serena
became
Williams
the-
did a thing recently.
Oh yes,
who?
Serena Williams.
People were running around here talking about how she washed up.
She ain't never been washed up. People just, you know what? That's a whole nother conversation.
People talking about she washed up from their couch.
Right.
Huh?
People
Yeah.
been talking about how.
Oh yeah.
Serena Williams-
Yeah. She was. I guess she wasn't last night. Huh?
Mm-mm.
How about it? We was ahead cheering like a mother. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Serena.
Yes.
And it's funny that y'all mentioned that because that was my black fact too.
Frank Robinson.
No,
Oh.
so I can't remember. It was a post that I saw on Facebook, and I can't find it exactly. But Serena Williams won a match at the U.S. Open, and it was the same day that Albert Pujols hit like one of his first home runs.
Oh, yeah, it
21 years
was, yeah.
ago. But then it was like some other. So it was like it was. I guess it was paying homage to Serena Williams and her longevity in the game because it was like Vladimir Guerrero Sr. and somebody else recorded a hit in the same day, and on what was that Tuesday, their sons actually recorded hits. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit recorded the single. Albert Pujols recorded another home run, and Serena won her match at the U.S. Open. So I thought that was pretty good, and that's just 21 years apart. So
Yeah.
that's deep. And I shout out the Nike for making Serena's daughter that dress. I know that I mean I know she plugged in, but that I thought that was dope for her to be at the match with her mom and have a matching dress and all that.
Oh yeah, that is dope.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I'm
pretty
saying?
dope.
So yeah, man. Shout out to Serena. You know, I don't know. I gotta check that later, but Venus and Serena were up for their doubles match today as well. So
Yeah, it's not like you know what.
we'll
You know
see
what?
how that
Before we
goes.
go, I want to say something. Like she's amazing though. Like
Mhm.
she played
One
last
of the
night. She had a
greatest.
one of. Oh, you about to say athletes?
Yes.
Okay. I must say she is the greatest woman.
Yeah, she's the great. Yeah, no, I won't take that away
but
from
she
her, no.
had a three match set last night. She won. She's playing doubles today with her sister, and she has her third round match tomorrow. And I think
Does she got Coco?
she got some other chick. I can't.
Oh.
She got some other chick, but it's. I just think that doing that at 40, she's 40, right?
Yep, I think they said she was the first person to win the U.S. Open. She had she said they said she had one in her teens, her 20s, her 30s, and her 40s.
Yeah, to go back to back like that, and I'm hoping she holds up tomorrow. But to go like that, that's
And I think I saw
anytime physical.
I think I saw one stat like when she won her first major tournament, LeBron James wasn't even in high school yet.
Hell no.
Well,
Hell no.
no, because she's older and
She started when she was like
16, right? Did she
Yeah,
win her first major?
major at like 15, 16.
Yeah, he was only 13, 12,
Yeah.
13. Because he's at least 3 years behind her.
they had like this whole like
Yeah, he's
fact.
like 30. He's
37.
30. Yeah, he's 37 now, turning 38 in December.
Yeah.
He's 4 years older than me.
I feel like people forget how long she's actually been in the game. But that like there was like a whole list of facts of stuff that if you just start watching her, you wouldn't even think she was that old because she's been in tennis for so long, but because she started so young. There was like 6 or 7 facts, but that was like, oh, and they said, let me see, Tom Brady hadn't thrown his first touchdown pass at Michigan.
Yeah.
Isn't Tom Brady going through some things with his wife or something?
She been told his ass to quit football. He's not. Look, football is his first love.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
And I think, like so many people, she thought she was going to change that. Now she's mad because she hasn't, because he's coming back. And he doesn't have to. He just wants to, because it's what he loves to do.
Well, I think a lot of people have a problem letting it go when they're still really good at it. At the top of the game, right? So,
Right, but you married somebody knowing that, so why throw a fit now?
yeah, that's true. That's true. Because he only did it for her. And he only retired for her, I'm sure. But then he's like, nah, I can't do that.
Right.
And he came back. It was like the shortest retirement ever. Even Jordan waited a year and a half.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And came back and won 3 more.
listen, we're not going to get into that.
I'm just saying.
We're not going to get into that.
Back to back to back.
It should have been back to back to back to back to back to back.
But anyway, shout out to Tom. Don't change for these hoes.
Wow.
Speaking
Wow,
of
she's old now.
hoes,
Wait a minute. We got another.
I am accepting fall applications for a fall boyfriend.
Oh, I was like, wow.
So-
I was like, what?
I needed one during the summer because I had a lot going on and I needed somebody to bring me lunch and stuff like that. So, but I know in the fall I'm going to have a lot of, going on too. So, fall boyfriend. I do cuddle every now and then, but like I'm a Virgo, so sometimes I may push up off you. So, but submit your application.
And she wondered why she always get them strange phone calls at that. This is why.
Hey, big head.
Hey, big
I'm
head.
gonna do Hollywood see it.
What's up,
Y'all
stranger?
terrible.
So,
What's up, stranger with the big head?
What's up, stranger with the big head? That concludes our show tonight. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Which is the way say like, subscribe, share. We'll put the link up. Probably
Donate some funds
Donate some funds. Wait, not y'all. So late.
for our field trips. Because we,
Oh yeah, definitely. Because
We wanna go on field trips.
We'll come and give y'all a critique about what happened on the field trip.
Oh, also,
Um,
before I forget, football season is about to be in full effect. Shout out to Seneca Valley.
Oh wow.
They're playing Clarksburg tomorrow at 6:30 if y'all want to come.
What's
So
the name
online about
is
tickets.
on now? West Virginia and Pitt's on right now.
Yeah.
So shout out to the college game. Get y'all NIL deals.
Mhm.
Get that deal, baby.
If you're looking for an agent, come holler at me.
Yeah.
if you're looking for a house, $1 million one. I'm your girl.
And we out. Thank y'all for listening. I'll let your boy. That did not work.
Battery 40%.
That did not work.
Showing Seinfeld 2.
That's so embarrassing.
That did not work.
You're so ghetto.
I had to see this up.
It's bad, y'all. It's bad.
You are now tuned in to the Talk Your Shit podcast.
That's crazy.
I'm bag it up though.
That was great.
Can't bag it up. Yeah.
That was crazy.
And I put that on fleek, nigga. Yeah. Talk that shit. They say I've been going out lately. Talk that shit, nigga. I've been going out. Yeah. I've been the tunnel.